Hey Earth Angels, we are now a couple weeks into Cancer season, and there's a lot going on astrologically speaking. Neptune stationed retrograde in Pisces on July 2nd and will be there through December, giving us a break from the usual rose-tinted glasses and dreamy fog we usually receive from this planet, allowing us to get more realistic about our goals and different areas in our life. Mercury also entered Leo on July 2nd, helping us speak with more confidence, be gregarious in our interactions, and express ourselves more freely. We experience the Cancer new moon taking place at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time on July 5th. This lunation is perfect for evaluating our emotional needs. In this video, I will highlight the vibes of this new moon, as well as go over new moon horoscopes in Cancer for all 12 signs. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. My name is Pisces Leandra. I'm an astrologer and wellness professional, and on my channel, I share major astrological transits and also affirmations for self-improvement. And if you find any of the information I share helpful, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. So let's dive into this new moon. New moons are a time for new beginnings and the start of a new moon cycle. They are the perfect time for manifestations and setting intentions for the next 6 months. They are also a wonderful time to reset, retreat, and rest. Though invisible in the night sky, the energy is strong for contemplating desires and reflecting on past events from the last moon cycle. New moons occur when the sun and the moon are in a conjunction. Your outer world and inner world are meeting up to conspire positively with each other. The new moon energy can be felt strongly 5 days before the exact conjunction and 5 days after. The new moon in Cancer encourages us to lean into our emotions and the people or items that we seek for comfort. Nostalgia is in the air, and you're probably treating other people with more empathy and tenderness. Cancer is also a very spiritually aware sign, so this new moon may be encouraging you to tap into your intuition for decision making. This is the perfect new moon to explore different ways to offer yourself self-care, love, and emotional comfort. Venus is also making a sign-based conjunction with the moon during this cycle, further inviting harmony in your emotional world. We need to be fulfilled spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally to bring our best selves to the world. Identify ways you can fill each of those buckets during this new moon. So now let's get into these new moon horoscopes. Please listen to your rising sign, as that's your guiding light and how you view the world. Also listen to your sun sign, as that's your core energy and a big part of how you show up in the world. So Cancers, we're gonna start with you. Happy birthday to any Cancer suns celebrating their birthday this week. For you all, this new moon is happening in your first house of self, vitality, life direction, and appearance. This is a great time to focus on your life direction, your goals, and where you wanna be in the future. This new moon gives you the power to cultivate a new lifestyle. Visualize the life you want to live and use this moon to manifest your desires. Lean into the emotions, which you're great at, and assess the areas where you crave more emotional fulfillment and nourishment. What actions can you take to get you there? Who are the people you can surround yourself with that will help you achieve your goals? This is also a great time to switch up or change your appearance. With Venus, the ruler of beauty, in this house, she'll ensure that your change, any change that you make, looks good and fits your features. For my Leo risings and suns, this new moon is happening in your 12th house of spirituality, hidden places, and endings. While new moons do signify new beginnings and are a great time to manifest new desires and adventures in your life, this is also a really great time to evaluate what in your life needs to end. The 12th house taps into our subconscious mind, unlocking some of our deepest thoughts and desires. Are there things that may be holding you back that you need to let go of? Bad habits or people who are stifling your growth? Use this new moon to identify those things that are preventing you from achieving your goals, big or small, and set some intentions to determine a plan to help you let them go. This is also a really great time to dive into your spirituality. Maybe try something in the realm of divination, whether that's tarot or moon magic. Meditation would also be a great spiritual practice to take up during this time. Next up, we have Virgos. For you all, this new moon is happening in your 11th house of friends, groups, associations, and hopes and wishes. With the sun here, this is also a pretty social time for you, whether that's getting together with your friends or doing some different networking activities. This is a great new moon to strengthen relationships with friends and associates. With Venus, the planet that rules relationships, also in your 11th house during this time, you have great energy to cultivate strong relationships. You might even uncover love through friendships or networking groups. Venus also rules love and romance, and with our outside world, the sun, and your inside world, the moon, all in a sign-based conjunction with Venus, chances of meeting someone special are pretty high. This is also a great time for manifesting around goals you have around friendships, groups, and associations. Hey, my beautiful Libras. With the sun and the moon both in your 10th house of career, recognition, and reputation, your work life may be pretty busy right now. On top of that, you could be getting some great recognition around all of the hard work that you've been putting in. Higher ups are taking notice and spreading good words about your work ethic and accomplishments. If you're not working a traditional job, you may be still enjoying recognition around your community. This is a great new moon to do some manifesting around career and goals. With Venus also in this house, as the lesser benefic, she holds the power to help you push dreams forward. She also signifies money. So if you're looking for a raise or a new job that increases your finances, this is a great time to put those desires out to the universe and watch them unfold over the next 6 months. Scorpios, you all are up next. This new moon is happening in your 9th house of wisdom, spirituality, higher education, and long distance travel. As a fellow water sign, you may be in your feelings while you contemplate where you're at in your life. This is a wonderful new moon to do some exploring around your life, goals, and purpose. You may find some interesting information through books or travel that inspire you or ignite a new passion within you. This is a great time to start a new class, whether that's online or in person. With the sun and Venus also in this house, you are in the mood to learn about topics that will help you personally and financially. New moons are also a wonderful time to tap into your spirituality. The 9th house also encourages spiritual work, so lean into moon magic during this time. For my Sagittarius suns and risings, this new moon is happening in your 8th house of transformation, intimacy, and other people's money, and the occult. With this new moon happening in your 8th house, leaning into divination practices would be a great idea. Some ways to explore divination include tarot readings, pendulum readings, oracle cards, or astrology. This new moon also provides you an opportunity to think about others close in your life. After all, it is the new moon in Cancer, so your emotional needs will be top of mind. With Venus and the new moon making a conjunction in Cancer and your 8th house, your needs around intimacy could be a topic of discussion with you and your partner. Venus also in this placement could indicate that in the next 6 months, your partner could be receiving more money, whether that's a raise or through a new job, or maybe you receive more money, and that could be through an inheritance or some other unexpected way. For my Capricorn suns and risings, this new moon in Cancer is happening in your 7th house of marriage, partnerships, and contracts. During this new moon, contemplating the relationships in your life and whether or not they're fulfilling your emotional buckets is probably something you're doing during this time. This is a really wonderful time to do some manifestation around relationships, and that can be romantic relationships or business relationships. Are there goals or plans that you're hoping to achieve with people closest to you in your life? Use this energy of the new moon and Venus, our planet of relationships and harmony, to share your intentions in this arena and watch them grow into reality over the next 6 months. This is also a really great time for contract work. With Venus, our lesser benefic, in the mix with this new moon and the sun, she has the power to say yes and push through positive outcomes. So don't be afraid to sign the dotted line during this time. Aquarius, you all are up next. This new moon is happening in your 6th house of routines, health, and day-to-day work life. With the sun and the moon both in this house during this time, you're probably feeling pretty good health-wise. The sun represents your vitality and the moon is a signification of the body. Use this newfound energy to help you get ahead on fitness and health routines. This is the perfect time to do so. Work may also be busy during this time, but with Venus in this house as well, it signals that positive things are on the horizon. Venus represents money and blessings, so you can use this to manifest some desires around your work goals and watch the outcomes unfold over the next 6 months around the timing of the full moon in Cancer. Overall, this is just a really good time to set some routines and get your life in order, which will positively benefit you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. For my Pisces suns and risings, this new moon and Venus and the sun are all happening in your beautiful house of romance, joy, children, and creativity. There are several possibilities that can become reality during this time. Creativity for you is definitely at a high, and with Venus in the mix, she's giving you even more encouragement to go after your goals and make things happen. If there's a business plan or project you've been hoping to expand on, use this new moon to set some intentions around goals and how you'd like to see that play out. Romance is also on the horizon for you. A new and flirtatious romance may be budding. Use this new moon to set some intentions around the relationship you desire. And lastly, this is a really great new moon for fertility and any dreams you have around wanting to conceive. Though it may not happen right away, the energy from Venus has the potential to say yes and create positive outcomes, so now is a good time to try. Next up, we have Aries. For you, this new moon is happening in your 4th house of home, privacy, and family. With the sun also here during this time period of Cancer season, you could be feeling like a homebody. Maybe you're choosing to not leave your house or spending more time with family. This is a really great time to indulge in emotional nourishment from the people closest to you. Also, with Venus in your home sector, you could be doing some redecorating, some organizing, or just sprucing up some things around your house to really make it feel homely and comfortable to you. This is a really great new moon to set some manifestations around security and safety. Set some intentions around the new moon to help cultivate a more safe and secure environment for yourself. Taurus, you all are up next. The sun is currently in your 3rd house of communication, siblings, neighborhood, and short distance travel. You're probably preparing to venture on a short trip close to home, but near water, to unwind with family or friends. Enjoy the peace and serenity that water can bring to your emotional mind. You may also be doing more work around your neighborhood or for those that you spend a significant amount of time with on a daily basis. For you all, this new moon is great for manifesting and communication. With Venus also in this house, you have one of the benefits that holds the power to say yes to your desires and affect outcomes positively. Maybe you've been wanting to share plans around a great idea you have that will benefit others in your immediate circle, but you haven't figured out the best way to communicate it clearly. Use this new moon to help you express yourself freely and clearly to turn your dreams into reality. This new moon plus Venus can help you resolve any communication issues that you've been dealing with. So last but not least, we have our Gemini suns and risings. This new moon is happening in your 2nd house of resources, values, and earned income. And the sun is also here for the next couple of weeks. So how you make a living is top of your mind. You may also be considering your current values and if those values currently align with the person you're becoming. With Venus in this house, money is definitely on your brain and how you're going to acquire more of it. Whether that's figuring out how to get a raise, getting a new job, working a side hustle, you are searching for ways to increase your bottom line. This is a really great new moon to manifest around your money habits. Finding ways to increase your income is a noble act, but you also want to be thinking about how you can save money, how you can invest money, and how you can make the most of what you already have. So those are the horoscopes for all 12 signs. If what you heard today was helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Please share it with others. Those actions help more people find my videos. I also give personal astrology readings, so check out my website in the description box if you're interested in booking some time with me. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy the new moon. Thank you so much.